Good evening, dear students. So today we are going to discuss linear equation in two variable and the most important 20 questions from linear equation and two variable as well as coordinate geometry, which definitely help you in your upcoming annual examination. So you might have seen I have prepared one more video um, from real number, matlab number system as well as polynomials. You might have seen these questions, so which will also definitely help you. So if you have not seen, you can see now. And today we are going to practice which one? The questions from linear equation in two variable. Okay, so let us start now from the first question. This is the first question. You can read the question now. Then question is given here. The cost of ball pen is 5 less than the half of the cost of fountain pen. It is given here. The cost of ball pen is 5 rupees less than the cost of half of the cost of the fountain pen. 5 less. The cost of ball pen is 5 less than the half of the cost of fountain pen. So we have to write this statement as a linear equation in two variables. So for that, what we have to do, we have to assume now. What we have to assume? We have to assume the cost of ball pen as well as the cost of fountain pen. Ball pen as well as the cost of fountain pen. Let me assume now, let the cost of fountain pen be rupees X and the cost of ball pen be Y rupees. Now, according to question, dear student, see, given ball pen is 5 less, ball pen is 5 rupees less. According to question, we can write ball pen is how much? We have assumed Y, matlab cost of ball pen is how much? Equals to 5 rupees less from the half of the cost of fountain pen. What is the cost of fountain pen? The cost of fountain pen is X. So half of the cost of fountain pen is how much? X by 2 minus 5. 5 rupees less from the cost of half of the cost of fountain pen. Hence, Y is equals to this much, which implies Y is equals to X minus 10 by 2, which implies 2Y is equals to X minus 10, which implies X minus 2Y minus 10 equals to 0. And this is the final answer. This is a linear equation in two variables because here two variables has been inward. And why linear? Because the highest power of this the polynomial which has been inward, that is 1. So dear student, this is the answer of this question. Before moving to the next question, have a look and write down in your copy. Okay? So before moving, you just write. Now I'm moving to the next. Before moving to the next question, dear student, write down this. Okay, let us move to the next question. Let us move to the next question. The next question is this. It is also a very important question. You can see. Dear student, here the question is given a three-wheeler matlab auto, you can take. So a three-wheeler scooter has charged rupees 15 for first kilometer and rupees 8 for every subsequent kilometer. You need to understand this. What is the meaning of this? A three-wheeler scooter charges how much? rupees 15 for a first kilometer. Thereafter or then after, if you wanted to visit anywhere through that wheeler, so it will take how much? 8 rupees per subsequent kilometer. Means first kilometer cost how much? 15 rupees, and after first kilometer what would be the cost? 8 rupees per kilometer cost. So question is saying for a distance of x kilometer, for a distance of x kilometer, an amount of rupees y is paid. Means if a person or if a passenger has to move x kilometer with that auto, he has to pay how much? Y rupees. So we have to, by this information, we have to write a linear equation. So representing the above information, we have to write a linear equation by representing the above equation. So what does the equation is saying, or what the statement is saying, we have to write in the form of equation. What is saying? Let us see now. Okay. So dear student, what we have to take here, a passenger has traveled how many kilometer? X kilometer. So though x kilometer has been traveled, how much amount he has paid? Y rupees. So now check karo, according to question, the total distance traveled is equals to x kilometer, and total amount is paid equals to y rupees. We have to write the situation in an equation. Okay. If total a person or a passenger has been traveled x kilometer, how much he has to pay according to the question? So now check karo, he has to pay 15 rupees for first kilometer. Total he traveled x kilometer. Out of x kilometer, he has to pay how much? 15 rupees for first kilometer. Then how many kilometer left? X minus 1 kilometer left. Okay, so 15 rupees paid for first kilometer plus this x minus 1 kilometer must be paid by rupees 8 for each kilometer. So 8 into x minus 1 means the total fare he has to pay y rupees given. Y is equals to cost of first kilometer plus then 8 rupees for each subsequent distance. Subsequent distance is how much? X minus 1 into 8. So then by simplifying, we will get our required equation. 15 plus 8x, okay, minus 8 is equals to y. What is y? Y is the total fare, total amount. So 15 minus 8 is 7 plus 8x is equals to y. This implies 8x, let me bring y, minus 7, minus y, 8x minus y plus 7 is equals to how much? 0. And this is the required equation of the above situation. This is the equation which represents or which explains the above situation. I hope this is clear to all. Have a look and write down, note down in your copy. Okay, before moving to the next question, you can write in your copy. So let us move to the next question. Let us move to the next question. The next question is in this way. This is the next question. I hope it is visible clearly. Okay. Let us come to the question. The question is saying the graph of x, okay, the graph of x equals to minus 4 is a straight line. X equals to minus 4 is a straight line passing through origin, intersecting the axis parallel to x-axis, parallel to y-axis. Actually, we have studied in coordinate geometry. If x is constant, is an equation, then that is if x constant parallel to y-axis, if y constant then parallel to x-axis. How? I am showing you. Check it. This is the Cartesian plane, you know, right? X constant matlab, let us, I am taking x is what? 1. X is 1. X does not change. X does not change. This is 1. And this is, you know, this is x-axis, this is y-axis. And let us, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 2. This is 2, 3, 4 in which axis? X-axis. Now check out when x is constant, I am taking x as 1. X constant. X constant matlab x does not vary, but y can vary, right? So if I am taking a pointer 1, 0, it represents this one. X is constant. X is 1, 0 represents this point. And what about this point? This is a point whose coordinate is 1, 1. Matlab here at this point x is 1 as well as y is 1. At this point x is 1 but y 2. Check karo. Y in first point 0, second point 1, third point is what? 2. Matlab y varies, changes 0, 1, 2, but x is constant. X does not change. Similarly, if I am coming to this point coordinate would be what? 1, 3. Check karo. Y varies 0, 1, 2, 3. But which is not varies, bacho? So that is x. So therefore, if we join this point, it will gives us a straight line parallel to y-axis. Hence, this question answer, the question which is asking here, check karo, the graph of x equals to -4. Matlab, x is here what? X is constant, that is -4. So if x is constant, then this is parallel to y-axis. This is the answer. I hope this is clear to all, right? Okay, so note down this question, and I hope the concept is clear. Why it is parallel? Why it is parallel? Because x is constant. X is constant. X constant matlab x does not varies, but y varies. When y vary, it will form a straight line which is parallel to which one? That is y-axis. Similarly, if it will give you ki y is constant. If y constant, it will be parallel to which axis? X-axis. X-axis. I hope clear this question. Let us move to the next question. But before that, note it down. Okay, you can construct also this Cartesian plan or which example I have taken. Okay, right? Okay. Okay, check it. Sure. Let us move to the next question. Okay. See the question. What is given the question? Question is given the equation x is equals to 7. The equation x is equals to 7 in two variable can be written as, means x equals to 7, actually it is a what? A linear equation in one variable. How can we write as this is a linear equation in two variable? Linear equation in two variable. Okay, so now see, we know the standard form of linear equation is what? Ax plus by plus c is equals to 0. Hi Anna, tell me, everyone, right? So this is the standard form of the linear equation. Standard form of linear equation in two variable. So as per our question is given x is equal to 7. This is not a linear equation in two variable. It is a what? Linear equation in one variable. But we have to write in this form. Okay. So though x value is given here 7. Now check karo. X equals to 7 given. So I can write x plus y. We have to write y. But here y is the not given. So how can we write? It means the coefficient b is here 0. Though y term is not involved in this equation, it means the coefficient of y is how much? 0. Similarly, the constant term is not there, that is also 0. No need to write that. Or you can write also like that, plus 0 equals to 0. If we simplify, it will become x plus 0 into y is equals to, sorry, I have written here what is 0? That will be 7. That will be 7. X plus 0 into y is equals to 7. And dear student, this is the linear equation in two variable. This is the linear equation in two variable. Okay, right? Because x value has been given what? X equals to 7. X equals to 7 given. So x is 7. Check karo. I have taken 0 in which case? B case. C case I have taken here 0. But though here 7 is constant, in place of C we can write a minus 7 and that side will become also 0. Okay, that is the final. Okay, this is the final answer. Wherever it is there, check karo. So this option number B, check karo, 1 into x, matlab there is x is there, there is no coefficient means a is 1 here. So this is the right answer. I hope this is clear to all, right? So you can note it down why this is become, how this is become, not why, how this is become linear equation one variable to two variable. Okay, right? Chalo. Okay, dear student, let us move to the next question. Yeah, this is the next question. This is the next question. See, it is also given a statement we have to write in linear equation two variable. Though we have completed two questions in this format, this one also we can solve easily, right? Look at here now, how to solve. Question is given. What is the question given? The cost of 2 kg apple and 1 kg grapes on a day was found to be 160. Cost of 1 kg, 2 kg apple, cost of 2 kg apple and 1 kg, and matlab plus 2 kg apple and 1 kg grapes was found to be how much? 160. A linear equation in two variable to represent the above data. What is that? So what shall we do right now? We have to assume, let us the cost of 1 kg apple is x rupees. Same thing I'm writing. Let the cost of 1 kg apple be x rupees. Okay, and the cost of 1 kg grapes be rupees y. मतलब cost of 1 kg apple is how much? X rupees, and cost of 1 kg grapes is how much? Y rupees. So now what we have to do, we have to write a linear equation. Write a linear equation according to the statement. Statement is saying what? 2 kg apple and 1 kg grapes is 160. 2 kg apple and 1 kg grapes is how much? 160. So that what we have to do, we have to write according to question. 2 kg apple, 1 kg cost is x, so 2 kg cost is how much? 2x. And matlab what? And matlab plus 1 kg grapes. 1 kg grapes cost is how much? Y is equals to 160. Okay, so if we write in standard form, it will become 2x plus y minus 160 equals to 0. This is the answer, or this is the equation which represent the above situation. I hope, is it clear? I hope it is clear, right? Okay, so note it down. Okay, 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 dear student, let us move to the next question. Okay, yeah, the question is what? Check karo, what is the question given here? The equation of a line parallel to x-axis. Equation of a line parallel to x-axis and 3 unit above the origin. So from origin 3 unit above. Parallel to which axis? X-axis. Sometimes before I said you where x is given -4. Matlab x is constant. If x is constant, it is parallel to which one? It is parallel to y-axis. But here it means when a line parallel to y-axis, x is constant. But when a line parallel to x-axis, I said also that time, that is, it is here x is constant, there what? Y is constant. Means the equation of a line parallel to x-axis means here y is constant. Okay, y is constant. X may varies, no matter. But y would be what constant? That constant value is how much? 3. Why? Because that line which is parallel, given 3 meter, 3 units, sorry, 3 unit above the origin. Means let us, this is the what? Cartesian plane. In Cartesian plane, a line parallel to x-axis. This is x-axis, this is y-axis. Line parallel to x-axis. And that is how much? 3 unit above. 3 unit above matlab. So this is origin. So from origin to 3 unit over above means this is 3 unit. Okay. So that means whenever you will plot points, so here x can be vary. X can be anything. 1, 3 you can take here. 2, 3 you can take here. 3, 3 you can take. 4, 3 we can take. But here x only varies, but y does not vary. Why? Because it is 3 unit above than the x-axis and the line is parallel to x-axis. Though it is parallel to x-axis, hence which is constant? Y is constant, and that is how much? 3, because 3 unit above. So as per the question, answer is how much? C. C is the right answer. C is the right answer. I hope it is clear to all. I hope it is clear to all. Okay. Let us move to the next question. Okay. If you are having doubt, you can see there is a number which is scrolling down. You can send me the your doubt questions through the WhatsApp. Okay. Chalo. Now check on what is given here. Yeah. Here it is given the ordinate of a point is a negative in where? Ordinate of a point is a negative in where? Ordinate matlab first what is the meaning of ordinate? We know in Cartesian plane, every point is having two coordinates. Every point is having two coordinates which is written in ordered pair. One is x, another one is y. X is known as abscissa, y is known as ordinate. It is asking about this y, ordinate. Question saying ordinate of a point is a negative in where? Quadrant 4 only. Okay. Now see, in first quadrant, x positive, y positive. In second quadrant, x negative, y positive. And third quadrant, both negative, x negative and y negative. Matlab ordinate is negative where? Third quadrant. What about fourth quadrant? In fourth quadrant, x positive, y negative. So the ordinate is negative in where? Third quadrant as well as fourth quadrant. Where is the answer, Chitra? Yes, option D is the correct answer. Ordinate of a point negative where? In third quadrant as well as fourth quadrant. Okay, I hope this question answer is clear to all. Okay, right? So now let us move to the next question. Okay, chalo. Yeah, see, it is a very simple chapter, this too, but thing is what, you have to focus the chapter carefully because very minute things are there which you need to understand carefully. Okay, I hope everybody clear. So let us move to the next question. Check karo. What is the next question? You try yourself, you try right now. Okay, see, the question is saying what? Question is saying what? Check karo. Why? Yeah. What is given? See. A point whose abscissa is a -3, a point whose abscissa is -3 means x coordinate is -3. A point whose x coordinate is -3 and ordinate is 2. It means we can write that point, let us the point P. Point P is a -3, 2. Lies in which quadrant? Check karo. X negative, y positive in second quadrant. Yes. Okay, option A is the correct answer. I hope it is clear to all. Okay, chalo. Very easy question. Very easy question. Chalo, let us move to the next question. Okay, let us move. So the next question, again also you try. Again also you try. The distance between the graph of equation x equals to -3 and x equals to 2 is what? The distance between the graph of the equation x equals to -3 and x equals to 2 is what? Let us try you. Okay, see now the distance between the graph of the equation x equals to -3 and x equals to 2. Okay, now check karo. X equals to -3 means what? X is constant. X is constant, and here x is also 2 is what? Constant, right? Now if we are moving to the Cartesian plane, check karo. X is a -3. X -3 means x is negative, and though x is constant, it is definitely parallel to y-axis. It means from origin at a distance of -3 unit, what? It is parallel. This is origin O, this is x-axis, this is y-axis, this is x dash, this is y dash. Now check karo, when x is -3, it will be a line parallel to y-axis at a distance of -3 unit from where? From origin. Means from origin to this distance, this line is a how far? 3 unit in negative direction of x-axis. Similarly, x is 2. X2 means x might be here, right? It is also parallel because x is constant. When x constant, parallel to y-axis, means this is this point or this line how far from origin? 2 unit. This is 2 unit from origin, and this is how much? My 3 unit, actually 3 unit from origin, but in the negative direction. So now what is the distance between these two lines? 3 plus 2, 5 unit. 5 unit. Check out how. Once again, this is y-axis. X is constant, dear student. Okay. X constant means parallel to y-axis, but x is -3. -3 means it it is situated at a distance of 3 unit towards negative direction of x-axis. Towards negative direction of x-axis. Hence it is parallel. Similarly, this is how far from the origin? This is 2 unit, but x is again constant. Though x is constant, it is parallel to which axis? Y-axis. So now this point is, or this line is 2 unit from origin, and this is 3 units. So total distance between that what? 3 plus 2, 5. Total 5 unit from each other. Okay. The question is asking the distance between the graph of the equation, this one and this one, is how much? That is 5. I hope everybody clear. Okay, so note it down as well as also draw, because you can understand how this is happen, right? I hope clear everyone, right? Okay, okay. Let us move to the next question. The question, next question is saying in this way. The distance of the point P43, the distance of a point P43 from the origin, means from origin it is how far from the origin. Okay, here the distance of the point P43 from origin is how much? Very good question. Okay, now see. Let us, this is the point P, which is how much? 4,3. Okay. Now, 4,3 means what? 4,3 means what? It means the abscissa or the x coordinate which gives a distance. This point is 4 unit from y-axis. 4 unit how far? 4 unit from y-axis. It means if I'm drawing Cartesian plane, now this P is a 4 unit from y-axis. This is x-axis, this is y-axis, this is 4 unit. Matlab, the distance from this point to y-axis is what? 4 unit. It means if I'm writing this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, and this is exactly 4. Understood? So this is a 4 unit from where? Y-axis. And 3 unit from where? 3 unit from where? X-axis. Means this is 1, this is 2, and this is 3. So now this is 3 unit and this is what? 4 unit. The point is 4 unit from y-axis and 3 unit from which axis? X-axis. X coordinate gives the distance of a point from y-axis. Y coordinate gives a distance from x-axis. So this is a 4 unit and this is 3 unit. Okay. Now dear student, check karo. Question is asking what? Question is asking about the distance of the point P from origin. From origin. Where is the origin? This is the origin, right? This is the origin. So it is how far from origin? Let me change the color. You can understand. So now this distance is asking. So what is it? It is a right angle triangle. It is a right angle triangle. In this right angle triangle, you know this is what? Perpendicular. This is base. So hypotenuse. If we'll find out this hypotenuse, definitely we can calculate which one? The distance of this point from origin, right? Okay. So how we have to find? You have to look at here. Okay. This is by Pythagoras theorem. By how? It is by Pythagoras theorem. You know Pythagoras theorem is what? H square is equals to P square plus B square. So H is equals to what? Square root of P square plus B square. Okay. So P value is how much? 3 square plus B value is how much? 4 square. So it is how much? 3 square is a 9 plus 16. So which is how much? Square root of 25. And this is 5 unit. 5 unit. Where is 5? Yes, this is 5. This is 5. So option B is the correct answer. I hope it is clear to all. It is clear to all. So note it down, dear student. So you see, while writing, you have to write all these conceptual things I have taught you right here. This is what? The figure. It is very important for your understanding. Listen carefully. What is 4? What is 3? 4 is what? X coordinate. X coordinate means this point is a 4 unit from y-axis. Ordinate, it is 3 unit from x-axis. So now distance from origin to this point, how will calculate? By Pythagoras theorem. By Pythagoras theorem. I hope it is clear to all. I hope it is clear, right? So note it down. Okay. Let us move. Next question. What is the next question? Look. Just read it. What is given the question? Okay, right? The graph of line x equals to -2 passes through which? Again, x is constant. X is constant. X constant means line parallel to which one? Y axis. Now check karo. X minus 2. Oh, definitely x minus 2 means definitely it will not passes through this. It will not passes through this. It will not passes through this. It will passes through this. Why? Because x is minus 2. X is minus 2. Rest of the points, rest of the options, x coordinate is something other than minus 2. So therefore that is definitely not passes through that points. So it will be definitely passes through which point? Whose x coordinate is minus 3, because x is constant. X does not varies here, right? Okay. So x value is how much? Minus 2, 3 is the correct answer. Let us come to the next question. Yeah, it is also a very good question. So x equals to 2, y is equals to 5 is a solution of which linear equation? Very simple. It is the solution of which equation? It will satisfy the value of x and y will satisfy which equation? That is the solution of that equation, right? I hope you know what is the meaning of satisfying. Satisfying means if it is after placing x and y in the equation, if it shows, if it gives us LHS equals to RHS, then that means this is satisfying the equation. So for that, let us check one by one. Let us check one by one. So how can we check? Check out. First option, x is 2, 5 into 2 is how much? 10, y is 5. 10 plus 5 is how much? 15. In LHS 15, but RHS is how much? 7, which is not satisfying. Option B, x5, x2, y5. 5 plus 2 is how much? 7. LHS 7, RHS 7. So it is satisfying. So this is the right answer. Okay. So rest of the question definitely will not satisfy. Check out how. 5 2 is how much? 10, and 2 into 5 is how much? 10. So 10 plus 10 to 20, but 7 is given. That's why it is wrong. Again, this is x2, y5. 5 to the 10 plus 2, 12. So which is not satisfying. So only answer B is the answer. Okay. Next question. The value of, find the value of k if x is 3, y is a minus 2 is the solution of this equation. Means, dear student, here is an equation given and x, y value given, but there is an unknown. There is an unknown. Unknown. Which one is the unknown? Unknown is k. So question is asking if 3 and minus 2 is the solution of this equation, then find the value of k. So sometimes just now I said you, so if this is the solution, definitely satisfy the equation. Okay, that value of x and y definitely satisfy which one? Satisfy the equation. So satisfying means LHS equals to RHS. So by the help of this way, let us find the value of k. So equation is given how much? 2x minus 13y is equals to k. So here x is how much? 3, y is minus 2. It means, though this is the solution of this equation, definitely will satisfy. So it means 2 into minus 3 minus 13 into minus 2. 2 into, or 2 into 3 only, plus 3, plus 3. So this equals to how much? K, the value of k. So 2 into 3 is 6, plus minus 13 minus 2 is how much? 26. So k is equals to 32 is the answer. K is equals to 30. Yeah, this is the right answer. Yes, dear student, I hope you have clear. Okay, so note it down in a copy, write down this is, okay. So I know I'm solving the question in a very fastly. So you can pause the video, you can write, okay. Now dear student, check karo. Now dear student, what is the question given here? Now see, the question given the graph of the linear equation cots x-axis. So though it is a linear equation, graph of linear equation, you just remember the graph of linear equation is a straight line, But it is saying where does it cut x-axis? Where does it cut x-axis? Wherever it is cutting exercise, dear student, there only y is 0, because on x-axis y is 0. X-axis y is 0. Let us see. For an example, this is x-axis, this is y-axis. Let us the graph of this equation is like this. This straight line is the graph of the equation 2x minus y equals to 4. We have assumed, I have assumed, right? This is the graph, or this is the straight line, this is the graph of this equation passing through x-axis at this point. Now check karo, on x-axis, y value is how much? 0. Okay. On x-axis, y value is how much? 0. It means x must have a value. Okay. But y definitely 0. We cannot say what is that. Without solving, how can I say, right? So now question is asking, so at which point it is cutting x-axis we have to find. We have confirmed here, definitely at that point y is 0. Though y is 0, so we can write this is 2x minus y equals to 4 given, which implies x value though we do not know, minus in plus of y I can write 0 is equals to 4. So hence 2x equals to 4 and x equals to 2. If x is 2, so point is what? X2, y0. So the point is what? 2, 0. Where is 2, 0? Where is 2, 0? This is the answer. I hope it is clear. So write down this question and draw the figure. Okay. So I'm taking just a 2-minute break. Okay, check karo. So I hope this is clear to all. I hope this is clear. Okay. Let us move to the next question. Next question is given the point of the form AA always lie on which axis? The point of the form AA always lie on which axis? Right now we are going to find. Now see, here point AA means what? Here x equals to A as well as y equals to A. Yes or no? The point of the form AA always lies on where? We have to find. So point AA means x is A, y is A. It means x is equals to y. Where both are same. Where both are same. On x-axis, no. On x-axis, x definitely not equals to y because y is always 0 here. So how? X will never be 0 on x-axis. On y-axis, just opposite. Means x0, y must have some value. On the line, y is equals to x. Yes, that is correct. We have seen. Means it is represent an equation x equals to y. If AA is a point, it means x equals to y. So it is a line, y equals to x. This point lies on the line y equals to x. Are you clear why? Because already we have seen xa as well as ya. If xa and ya, this point lie where? On an equation where x is equals to y. Okay, so we found this equation from this given information. So therefore the option C is correct. I hope everybody understood. On the line x plus y, no. x plus y. If a plus a, do you think a plus a is 0? Never, never, right? So therefore the correct answer is C. Correct answer is which one? C. Okay. I hope clear this is. Let us move to the next question. Uh, give the equation of two lines passing through 3 and 12. So we have to write two equation which is passes through 3 and 12. How many more such lines are there and why? Means bacho, here is given a point, here is given a what point? We have to write two equation which satisfies this 2 point. Satisfying means LHS equals to RHS. We have to write an equation while replacing x and y by 3 and 12, that will be satisfy which one? The equation. Okay. So what is the equation? See, very simple equation. First I am writing. The simple equation is x plus y is equals to 15. Check karo. Check karo. By replacing x and y, LHS equals to RHS. Yes. X3, Y12. So 12 plus 3, 15. So LHS 15, RHS 15. Hence, this is an equation of a line which is passes through 3 and 12. 3 and 12. Similarly, we can write bacho, what is 3x minus y is equals to 0. Check karo. 3 into 3, 9. Oh, no, it is 4x. 4x. This is what? 4x. 4x minus y. Check karo. 4 into 3, 12 minus 12 is 0. So therefore, this is the second equation. Similarly, we can write infinite number of equations. How many? Infinite. Infinite. Infinite number of equations we can write whose solution is 3 and 12 or which is passes through 3 and 12. So one more if you want, I can write now. What is yeah, that is which one I have written. I am going to write now, that is 3x plus y is equals to 21. Check karo. Check karo. 3 into 3 is how much? 9 plus 12. 3 into 3 is how much? 9 plus 12. How much? 21. So LHS equals to LHS. Similarly, infinite number of equations we can write which is passing through 3 and 12. I hope it is clear, everyone. Right or not? If doubt, you can ask. Okay? Chalo. Let us move. I hope this graph is visible. The given graph. Yeah. Check karo. What is given here? From the choice given below, choose the equation whose graph is given in the figure. Here 4 equations given in the graph. This straight line represents which equation we have to find. For that, we have to see some points. Check karo. This is a point on the graph. 2 0. 2 0 is a point on the graph. Matlab x value is 2, y value is 0. Which equation will satisfy this point? And also this is a point. This is a point what? Whose coordinates are what? 2 and x is 0. 0, 2. We will search now an equation. We will search now an equation which satisfies this two coordinate, this 2 point. So definitely that is the equation of this line. That is the equation of this line. So dear student, for searching an equation for a line, straight line, we have to see at least 2 points. If at least 2 points on the line satisfying the equation, that means that is the straight line or that is the graph of that equation. So for that, let us replace now 0 2 as well as 2 0 everywhere. Let us see 2 0 as well as 0 2. See, replace in first bit. If y is 0, x is 2, 2 plus 2 is how much? 4. It is not satisfying. That means this is not our answer. Let us come to here. Y is 0, LHS 0, RHS is what? 2, x is 2, and x minus 2, matlab 2 minus 2 is 0, so LHS equals to RHS. LHS equals to RHS. So it is satisfying first point. Let us move to second point. Here x 0, y is how much? Y is plus 2. Y is plus 2 and 0 minus 2 is how much? Minus 2. Do you think these two are equal? No. So therefore this is not our answer. Now let us move to the third bit. Y is equals to, y matlab y is 0 minus x plus 2. Minus x means x is minus 2. X is what? Sorry, x is 2. So in plus of x, if I am replacing, it will become minus 2. Minus 2 plus 2 is how much? Minus 2 plus 2. It is also 0. Hence this is equal. So this is satisfying. First point is satisfying which one? The third bit. Let us move to the second point. Let us move to the second point. 0, 2. 0, 2. So here 0 is which one? Y is x is 0. And 2 is which one? Y. Let us see. 2. And I am replacing which one? X. X by 0. 0 matlab minus 0 is 0. So which is left? 2. So therefore this is correct. Hence this third bit is the equation which is satisfying both of these 2 points, 2, 0 as well as 0, 2. So this is the correct answer. No need to check which one, the fourth one. Definitely this is our answer. Okay, I hope this is clear. Okay, let us move to the next question. This is a very, very important as well as interesting question. Check karo. Where most of the students getting doubt. It is given a lending library has a fixed charge for the first 3 days. A lending library charges for fixed rupees for first 3 days and an additional charge for each day thereafter. Means from a library, from your school library, if you are taking a book, so for first 3 days your school charges a fixed value, and thereafter means then after, if you are taking more than 3 days, for 3 days a fixed charge, and more than that subsequent days is taken an additional charge for each day. For each day, let us, your school is charges 5 rupees for first 3 days, for first 3 days, and for then after every day subsequent day per day charges is what? 2 rupees. Let us, you have kept a book for 3 days, you have to pay how much? 5 rupees, because 5 rupees is the fixed charge. 5 rupees is the fixed charge for 3 days, for 3 days. And I said 2 days after that, after 3 days, if you are keeping the book, 2 rupees, 2 rupees for each day, for each day after 3 days, after 3 days, right? Let us, you have kept a book how many days? For 4 days, for 4 days. So you have to pay how much? 5 for first 3 days, and for one more day you have kept 3 plus 1 for 3, for 4 days means 3 is fixed charge plus 1, 5 plus 2, 7 rupees. Let us, one of the student has kept how many days? For let us for 6 days, 6 days, 6 days divided into how, like 3 day plus 3 day. 3 day, why? This is fixed charge 5 rupees plus this 3 day, for this 3 day has to pay how much? 2 into 3, 2 into 3 equals to 6. So total how much he has to pay? 6, 5, 11 rupees. I hope clear. I hope clear, right? Okay, means if a student has kept the book for 10 days, how much he has to pay? Let us find out. For 10 days, for 10 days, for first 3 days, for first 3 days, he has to pay how much rupees? 5. That is fixed. Then how many days left? 10 minus 3. That is how much? 7 days. So 7 into 2, because each day 2 rupees, 14. So total cost 14 plus 5, 19 rupees. That is okay. I hope everybody clear the method how to solve this question. Okay, let us solve this question. Let us solve this question. See, a lending library has a fixed charge for the first 3 days and an additional charge for each day thereafter. Ovilipsa paid 27 for a book kept for 7 days. How many days? 7 days. Kept for 7 days. If the fixed charge are X and per day charge Y, write a linear equation for the above. Total paid how much? 27. Okay. Kept how many days? 7 days. Okay. We have to write a linear equation. Check for how. Now, fixed charge is X rupees. So C kept for 7 days. Let us I split 7 into what? 3. 3 days and 7 minus 3, 4 days. This is under fixed charge, that is X rupees. Okay. Now for 4-day cost will be how much? 4-day into each day per day cost is how much? Y rupees. So total is what? X plus 4y equals to 27. Check karo. Check karo. C has kept for 7 days. C has kept for 7 days. So 7 days divided into 2 way. One is fixed charge for 3 days, first 3 days, and rest 4 days left. Rest 4 days left. Okay. So now 3 days price is X rupees, and the 4 day which is left thereafter after the fixed charges, each day Y rupees. So 4 days cost is 4 into Y. So total cost X plus 4Y equals to 27, because C has paid 27 for 7 days. And the equation is X plus 4Y is equals to 27 rupees. I hope this is clear. Okay. Write down, note it down in your copy. Okay. Next question, similar type of question. Okay. No, no, not similar question. Write the equation of a line parallel to y-axis and passing through the point -3, -7. So several questions we have solved. So you try this question. Write the equation of the line parallel to y-axis. When it is parallel to y-axis means which is constant? X constant. And passing through the point a -3, 7. Passing through the point -3, 7. So right, try yourself. Parallel to y-axis. Check karo. Parallel to y-axis means which is constant? X is fixed. X is -3. X is what? -3. X doesn't change. X doesn't change. So then what is the equation? Okay. Yes, parallel to which one? Y-axis. X is fixed. Y maybe varies. Okay. So it means we can write the equation as like this: -3 plus y is equals to how much? Check karo. Though y is -7, -3 -7 is how much? -10. -3 plus y is equals to -10. On the right, the equation line parallel to y-axis, passing through the point -3, 7. Okay. Okay. Try and solving this. Okay, try. Let me see what is answer. Okay, have you found? So very simple this question. So we have already discussed. See, whenever a line is parallel to y-axis, that time x is constant. Y could be anything, no matter. Y could be anything, no matter. But x is what? X is constant. Already we have discussed, that is x is equals to constant. So constant means what is x will take minus 3. X equals to minus 3. So if we'll say is a write a linear equation in two variable, we can write this is how x plus x plus 0 into y is equals to what? That is a minus 3. Means y value could be anything. Y value could be anything, but x is minus 3. X is minus 3. This is the equation. X is equals to minus 3. You can take minus 7, you can 4, you can take 4, 5, anything you can take. But x equals to minus 3 is a an equation which is parallel to which axis? Y axis. Very simple question. Okay. Now next question. If the point A2, if the point A2 lies on the graph of the linear equation, this one, if a point A2 lies on the linear equation 2x minus 3y plus 8 equals to 0, find the value of A. We have to find the value of A. So it means 2x minus 3y plus 8 is equals to 0 is the equation given. This is a point which lies on this graph, means this point will satisfy the equation, means LHS equals to RHS. So that let us replace x by a, 2 into a minus 3 into y value is 2 plus 8 equals to 0. This implies 2a minus 6 plus 8 is equals to 0. So this implies 2a plus 2 is equals to 0. Hence 2a is equals to minus 2. So a is equals to minus 2 by 2, which is minus 1. So this implies a is equals to minus 1. A is equals to minus 1. The point A2 lies on the graph of the linear equation, means which will satisfy the equation. Satisfy means if we replace x by a, yes, we cannot replace y by a because it is in order pair. So therefore we have to replace which one? X by a and y by 2. Therefore this is become like this. So 2 into a minus 3 into 2 plus 8 is equals to 0, which is 2a minus 6 plus 8 equals to 0. So 2a is plus 2 equals to 0 and 2a equals to minus 2. A is equals to minus 2 by 2. That is a is 1. This is the answer. I hope everybody clear and solve this 20 questions, which is important for your annual examination. Get prepared, get practice all these questions again and again. So definitely you'll get benefit in your annual examination. So my dear student, this is for today, and I'm trying to give you, if possible, by tomorrow or day after tomorrow, some more questions. Okay, thank you. Have a nice day, everyone.